Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Just about everyone struggles at times with letting go. Whether it's just wanting to let go of a job that provides a nice, steady paycheck, but is a draining environment, that seems pretty common these days, a business idea that just isn't taking off, or a relationship that isn't serving our needs anymore. And sometimes we're excited about moving forward with something, when we're achieving a goal, getting in shape, or writing a book, only to find we continue to stand still. We're doing everything we should be doing, or so it seems, but something is holding us back. And then there are people who seem to want to hang on to something that's bothering them. And I know lots of these people, and it gets on my nerves. Whether it's something they failed or something someone said about them, they talk about it every chance they get. And anything you focus on in your mind that you accentuate will immediately begin to clothe itself in the most convenient way possible. So if you sit around focusing on what somebody else said to you, and that negativity will continue to fester and grow until it consumes you, and you either end up with an outburst or you make a mistake that ends up costing you some valuable success time. It happens all the time. I watch it. Holding on to things that no longer serve us creates suffering because what we focus on or brood about or fixate on, it festers and grows in our mind. Now that could be positive, which is a good thing, or we could hang on to the negative, which is not recommended, right? And it seems, even though it seems comforting and familiar to hold on to these things, we're afraid there will be a void. There will not be a replacement of something better if we let go. And I think that's pretty common, right? But what the truth is that, if you make space by letting go of something, the void will be filled by something you are focusing on, whether that be positive or negative. So, do you want to know what you should do in this case? I'm going to tell you. Whether something happens to you or enters your life, I want you to ask yourself, will this serve me? And that sounds pretty egotistical, but you know what? You get one life, one shot, one chance. How much of that life are you going to give away on non-responsive negative items? And how much of that life do you want to invest in positivity and in building dreams and having an exceptional circumstance to live in? I'm telling you what, the choice is yours, and you're going to have to decide. And you already have decided many times in the past, and you've reaped the results, whether they were positive or negative. But it can be just as simple as dropping the thought, the emotion, or the circumstance that is taking up residency within you and replacing it with something or the idea of something that will serve you, something you want. And that's the beautiful thing about having an inductive reasoning factor. You can accept or reject any thoughts, ideas, and concepts that enter your conscious mind and generate new ideas. It's always your choice. It's always been your choice. You have all the power. You have all of the control. I often hear people talk about how mundane their lives have become because they do the same things every day. And when prompted, many of these same people don't believe that they can do different things and get different results. They're not willing to take that minor chance. I mean, what's the big deal? Do something different. Why not shop at a different grocery store the next time you have to go grocery shopping? See what happens in your life. See how things around you might change a little bit as a result of that new experience. Bring your lunch to work. What's the big deal? So you save $50 from not going out and blowing it on some, fast food place, and you're eating something you made good for yourself at home. You really have nothing to lose by taking a chance of doing different things in the attempt of bringing new things into your life that will serve you, your life's purpose, and assist you in building dreams. And when you live life from the inside out, you begin to experience magical synchronicities. I'm going to call it that. New things coming into your life. People, experiences, opportunities. We live in the wealthiest circumstance ever observed by any civilization in recorded history. You have opportunities. Go drive down your main street. Is there an option to open a business? I'm sure something's for rent somewhere. There's always an opportunity. You just need to look at it, build it out in your mind, and then do what? That's right. Take action. That's the most important part. And instead of becoming attached to things that no longer serve you, you need to live from a place of expectancy that is seated in infinite possibilities. Because you and I both have no idea what it's going to take to get to achieve a specific goal, what will all need to change in the world and come into alignment so you have exactly what it is you want. Think of all the people, places, and circumstances that are going to occur as you're working towards your dream. We can't control all that. What we can control is us, ourselves. We can decide to take specific action, follow through, and then reap the rewards of the positivity we're attempting to bring into our lives, right? And there are so many possibilities for events, resources, and circumstances to unfold in your life, right? And they only come when you get comfortable with being uncomfortable and you detach both mentally and emotionally from your current situation. Because here's the deal. Where you are right now is providing you with the results you're getting today. Do you like those results? Well, hey, you're doing good then. But if you don't like those results, or you'd like a better life or something greater or more vast opportunity, or whatever it is you believe you deserve and I believe you should have, do different things, get different results. Stay in the same place, you're going to stay in the same place. It's absolutely true. Unless you take action, get uncomfortable, stop hanging on to things in your life that no longer serve you. It's okay. Sometimes when you lose things in your life, it's not always a loss, right? Now, I'm not going to go on and on about this for too long, because I don't think it's necessary. I just wanted to be clear with you that if you're holding on to anything that's no longer serving you, you will cause all kinds of problems for yourself. I also don't want you to fall into the trap of making a habit of blaming others, things, or situations. You are where you are right now because you put yourself there. Your life is the result of the actions you have taken. You want a better life? Take better actions. Be smarter. Don't work harder. Work smarter. And and the whole thing, there was, when I got that book, Think and Grow Rich, and it is my favorite book and I read it all the time. But when I was handed this book, I was told, Doug, you are the only problem you have and you are the only solution. And the answers you're looking for are in that book you're holding in your hand right now. And they wanted me to read this book not once, not twice, but 3 times. You know why? Because when you read a book the second time, you don't see something in the book that wasn't there before. You see something in yourself that wasn't there before. And that's the important part. And it took me a while to figure out what was meant by the comment that was made to me. You are the only problem you'll ever have, and you are the only solution. Just stand in and operate from a place of firm knowledge and understand 2 things. First, letting go of people, things, and situations that don't serve you anymore, no matter how comfortable they might make you feel, makes room for you to succeed and prosper. And the second, everything you truly want and need will be delivered to you when you make room for it in your life. And you know what, friends? It's hard to let go sometimes, but when we're trying to build a prosperous life, we have to move in a way that's specific to us. We need to do things that are in our best interest, because you know what? As you build that beautiful life and you bring greater things into your life, you can do more for others because you have more to offer. So it's okay to put yourself in a situation where, as you walk down your path, you take that path, you focus there. And if there are things that come along that get in the way, you need to make the determination as to whether or not that is something that will serve you or not, and then make a decision to move on and make room for bigger and better things in your life. Because you know what? If anybody can do it, you can. And there are amazing things coming down the path for you. You are so incredible. You're smart. You have so much going for you. I'm telling you, I believe in you. I care about you. And I know that you're going to do amazing things. I wanted to share this idea with you today because I care about you. Take a moment to think about it. You know what? Little changes can sometimes produce big results. And it's true. And I believe in you. I'll be back tomorrow with some really great stuff. Take care, friends. Have a beautiful day. It's going to be the greatest day of your life.